"Are you Lana?" I asked the cinnamon brown mouse in front of me. "I am. You must be Damien." "They told us you were coming," responded Lana, her eyes reflecting a mix of curiosity and wisdom. "Yes, I've just finished the book," I explained, and then I inquired, "The Sands, that's a weird name for a room." "It's where book characters wait between scenes," enlightened Lana. She noticed me staring inquisitively at the large hourglass in the corner of the timeless space. "The soft sound of trickling sand encourages reflection and pause, a bit like the space between chapters in a book," she explained. "Ah," I responded as Milo, a silver-grey coloured mouse, scampered over, his eyes wide with excitement. "So this book, it's all about me finding cheese, right?" Milo turned to Lana and said, "I could always feel it in my tail that we'd be famous." Lana let out a gentle laugh. "Milo, it's metaphorical. The book uses stories about us and other characters to illustrate life and business lessons. It's more about thinking differently and finding new perspectives." Milo looked puzzled. "But there will be cheese, right?" I chuckled. "In a manner of speaking, it's about noticing what's beyond how you currently think. You notice cheese where you didn't see, that was always there in front of you." "Meta what?" Milo tilted his head, contemplating Lana's earlier description. "Meta-narrative," I clarified. "It's when you are aware that you're part of a story. Right now, we're having this conversation in the sands, but it's also part of the book's forward." The expression on Lana's face showed an awareness she had not considered. "So our discussion is happening in our here and now, and someone is reading it in their here and now. That's quite philosophical." "Yes, there's multiple events happening at different times at the same time," I explained. "This way, you can engage with the reader on a different level." Milo's face lit up. "So we're talking to future readers right now. Hi readers, hope you're like cheese." Lana laughed, shaking her head. "I tried," Milo grinned, catching Lana's unspoken admiration. "But seriously, Damien, if there's no cheese, what do the readers get?" I leant towards Milo and whispered to him, "If you choose, endless possibilities are waiting for you right in front of you." Milo's eyes lit up. "Like finding cheese where you least expect it," he said excitedly. "Exactly, Milo," I smiled, then added, "and your thinking shapes your reality." Milo stood there with amazed contemplation on his furry face. "Really? I love that," he exclaimed, his eyes twinkling with a fist pumped in the air. Lana turned to him as he settled. "It means you can choose your destiny." Milo bounced on his feet, excited again. "So the adventure begins with us, with our thinking." "Yes, Milo," I affirmed. "A journey that starts with a single thought, a new perspective." "And a lot of unexpected cheese," Milo chimed in, unable to resist the reference. The sounds of our laughter echoed softly in the sands. The moment felt like a bridge between worlds, between the pages of the book and the reality it represented. As our laughter faded, I turned to them with a twinkle in my eye. "Before we start, there's one more thing. Throughout the book, I've hidden Easter eggs for readers to find." "Easter eggs? Like in video games?" Milo's ears perked up with curiosity. "Yes," I chuckled with a cheeky grin. Lana's eyes lit up with an understanding and a little teasing. "A treasure hunt is woven into the story. Aren't you a clever boy?" Milo clapped his paws together. "I love treasure hunts. It's like an adventure within an adventure." I nodded. "And a reason to revisit the story, discovering something new each time," Lana added thoughtfully. "Well, let's get started," Milo exclaimed. He then looked directly at the readers, breaking the fourth wall and creating a space-time paradox. "Well, readers, do you think that was a perfect segue to start the first chapter, knowing that people will skip the preface and the acknowledgements?" With that, The scene in the sands faded away, giving way to the book's opening lines. It was an invitation to embark on a voyage of discovery, with surprises and revelations waiting at each turn of a page.